A teen activist in Charlotte, North Carolina decided to take advantage of the long lines at Popeyes to register voters. Now, Popeyes has come out with a new chicken sandwich. It's supposed to be a competitor to Chick-fil-A. And so they've been running out of the sandwiches. People have literally been lining up in these long lines in order to get their hands on it. And so this wonderful 17-year-old activist named David Ledbetter was like, I'm gonna show up and try to get people to register to vote. Here he is speaking to Don Lemon and explaining it.
I attended a caucus meeting, like a political caucus meeting here, locally in Charlotte. And I seen it wasn't enough young people in there. So I was like, looked around, there was a lot of, older folks. And, I was just wondering like, why was that? And so we've been seeing like the trend of, Popeyes, the debate and, individuals just going up in line, and the lines are just, massive. And like the waiting times are very long. And so we thought that, we should engage them, like we should engage the community.
Were they receptive to the information you were giving them?
Yeah, like majority of them were, or they were either registered to vote, which I found was, very good. But some individuals, they weren't as receptive, or they was just like, nah, I'm good, I'm fine with it. But a lot were, they was interested. We handed out a lot of information, on early voting and who's running for ballot here in Charlotte.
Okay, so David Ledbetter, obviously American hero, but back to me.
Wait, let me give you more information about the organization he's with. He co-founded an organization known as Imagine This, which aims to expand access to higher education for students in Charlotte. So I love him. Please support him if you can. Check out that organization and see if there's any way you can help.
Okay, back to me. Is there anything I'm not right about? Okay, how long have I been saying on this show, Popeyes is the best? Okay, and
now we're having a conversation about food, and I'm here for it. So let's do it.
Okay, yeah. All right. You guys, if you're longtime Young Turks viewers, you've seen me say about Popeyes and their biscuits and their chicken, etc., a million times, right? Even this I'm vindicated on. This many years later, now there's lines around the corner for Popeyes. I told you. Okay, of course Popeyes has the best chicken. It's not even close. Now Johnny come lately's walking, starting up lines, and now I gotta wait longer at Popeyes.
No, It's super smart marketing, honestly, to say, we have a better chicken sandwich than Chick-fil-A. And there's so many people who don't want to eat at Chick-fil-A because of the political ideology associated with it, the anti-gay rhetoric that we've heard in the past. So it's super smart. But with that said, yeah, I love Popeyes. Like I've loved Popeyes for a long time. Like the biscuits, the honey with the biscuits.
I'm in the post game. I'm gonna tell you another story of the time I asked to see the chef at Popeyes. Okay, okay, I'm not kidding. Okay, tyt.com/join to become a member. Get the last half hour where we have serious stories, goofy stories, etc. But now back to, in all seriousness, back to David Ledbetter and his group. Look, guys, this is what we need you to do. Okay. Like, stand up, raise your hand, say, who's gonna fix it? I am, okay? Say, I'm gonna fix it. And I'm reminded of 4 African Americans who also came out of North Carolina back in the civil rights movement, who talked themselves up into sitting in a segregated diner at a place that was for whites only. And they started a movement. They weren't connected to any other group, but they decided, hey, you know what? They're going to college in North Carolina. Why is it whites only? We're gonna go. The Klan was waiting for them outside. They did it anyway, okay? It takes courage like that. And this day, we don't, like we gotta all stand up together. So I love what David is doing. I love it. Hey, I see a line, I'm gonna go register voters. Who's gonna fix it? You are. Believe in yourself. Go out there and do exactly like he did and his group is doing. And he's a high school student. You could be young, you could be old, you could be middle class, you could be middle age, you could be middle income, you could be rich, you could be poor. I don't care. We got to fix this country and we got to do it together. So do like David Ledbetter did and get out there and fix things. 2 easy ways to follow the Young Turks. One is hit the subscribe button down below. Then you're a TYT subscriber. And second is ring the bell. And when you do that on YouTube, you're notified of our videos.